help but love the painting and realize why it's so bold and light. Huh. My god. Maybe the computers maybe have the history as well. This computer was made in 1992, and it moved to 2 countries before. It was in Germany and it was in Finland. It traveled through 2 countries to finally be here. Still. Why does computer create art? Because the human told him to, told it to. I don't think computer would computer won't have this free will, like, oh, what can I do now? Let's do art just because I want to do art. Reasoning. What would be the reason to make art for the computer? To what? Get out emotions, which it doesn't have? Interesting. Maybe recharge too many electricity. Clear cookies. To make money? Oh, that's so soulful. Name. That's so soulful. Poor computer would have to learn all the skill sets to just make money? Damn. Good that it's easy for computer. You like the author more than the character in the book. So we don't turn them off? Oh, yeah. Right, maybe that's the meditation. Yeah. Turn off your computer. Put it on meditation mode when it can connect with the ether. Alright. There actually is a rumor, just a rumor going around in IT world, that one of the most appreciated modern histories was made by a computer, and they just didn't tell anyone. What is art? What is art? I think that itself is an art, this whole thing. That someone made something and didn't tell something to the other people, so the other people believe in something which it isn't. Yo! Akin, how are you? Up. You. What's new? I like how he made his painting self-destruct at the auction. And it got even expensive. Ah, yeah. That one. Yeah. What a nice commercial, right? Visiting your parents this week. Nice. That's cool. Cheers. I saw my parents the other week. It was on the birthday. If you developed how to Banksy. Well, I think the Banksy thing is or like he knew how to advertise himself. Like he was the first who was making like it. Yeah, it was a phenomenon. Original. If you developed and sold the rumored I would you prefer to enjoy having it as the word after the like cleared? Well, yeah, I would prefer to tell the truth, but then, well, I would be afraid of the legal consequences. But yeah, maybe if I would sell a story to it that it was made out of the purpose. So I made like an art event. Then maybe I would be protected. No. It's there. Hi, Pilang. What up? I know now that the girl resembles to me. Oh? Cool. You remember a few months back we tried that AI you fed info and it made a portrait? Yes. Oh my gosh, that was DALL-E. Artflow. My creation. Yeah, I have these. She's similar to this one. Ooh, holiday! Princess, oh my gosh, Evelina! What up? How are you guys? How is the little princess? How is Jimmy? And where are you guys at vacations? Poland, maybe? Hi, Kamart. How are you? One of mine looked like that. I wrote something like redhead in style of. Ah, okay, okay. Fine. Interesting. Steinart, what up? Hi. How are you doing there? With Olive? Getting the house started, right? Yeah. The other day I was doing some organization as well. I I need to buy some furniture and I need to make it today because it's going to be a little bit cheaper today because just today there is a promotion for those furnitures and I'm thinking hard. I need it. I need it. Interesting. It is. It is. Oh, why did you put like that? I don't have any schedule put anywhere. I'm streaming whenever I can, like seriously, and that's difficult during the summer and together with my new side job. So now I have a commission. Going to make a drawing of Lilith, which is going to be published in fantasy something art game. Basically, I am selling my rights to. And they are going to do it whatever they want with it. Hi, Sylv. What up? How are you? Oh my gosh, my channel schedule. I forgot that I have it. It's not updated. The schedule on Twitch is not updated, guys. So if you were looking at it, sorry, but it was not working. Alright, so 2 things for Twitch that I need to do. And yeah, well, I had a schedule, and it was working for me back then, but yeah, it's not working for me anymore. But I didn't delete it. Flower of Infinity, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the... How are you? Name. Oh my gosh. I'm so embarrassed now. Who did that? It was Beanie or Koro, for sure. I have to tell you guys the story to that quote, because without the story, it's horrible. It's what are you guys thinking of me? It was my mom like to make me and my sister busy with groceries. Like sometimes my mom was like, oh yeah, go to the shop and buy baguette or buy ingredients for salad, and we were going and we were gone for like 1 hour and a half or something, or 2 hours even. And yeah, we were busy, she was busy, and so one day we went for the baguettes. But we were in a hurry because we wanted to play or something. We wanted to go back as soon as possible to house. And well, I got those baguettes and I was running to the cash. And one of baguettes, you know, it broke and it went to the other side and I didn't even see it. But I ran into someone and that baguette went straight to that someone's butt, you know. My sister, when she saw it, she fell on the ground laughing. I was like, I'm so sorry, but I couldn't stop laughing too. We had to run, laughing. We ran away with those baguettes. To the last beer machine that was there. That's not true anymore. I kinda work on my voice sometimes, so that looks sexy. Perfect. It was supposed to be sexy and dark and a little bit in comic books, in comic style, which is not yet applied, but it's going to be applied when I'm going to be. How's life, Vivi? Splendid. I just I'm in love in summer. You know me. I like my new job. There's a lot of satisfaction that I gained together with that new job. And I'm getting to know a lot of new people, which also brings a lot of like fresh energy. If for the past, 4 years, I've been more connecting with my chat and with the social media rather than with real people. It's nice to be back to being social, as I wasn't that social. I went through the phase of my life when I needed to be silent more, when I needed to get into my own head rather than into other people's head. And I just gave myself this time, I guess. But now I think I don't need that time anymore. So I can work on relation now. Hey Adam, what up? I mean, if you job and talk and then the other job is also nice and with nice people, how can you not have peace? Yeah, exactly. Well, put a lot of work as well into like looking at my life as in a positive way, right? I'm sure there's like a lot of things I could complain to, but I choose not to. I choose to just be grateful for the things that I have and appreciate the things I have first before I start complaining. I decided not to complain about the cold anymore. That happened like on the last stream. That's gonna be very challenging because I programmed myself for complaining about the cold. For many, many years, I was living on that program, so now it has to be deleted, and that's gonna hurt. But it's going to bring even more peace to my life, more balance, and more freedom. So I think it's worth it. She's yelling at people and she makes them sweat a lot. Yes, and that's so awesome. And you know what is the best thing about it? They are grateful for it. And when they are coming out from the class, they are like, oh, thank you for what a wonderful class. You're welcome. Are you not feared by the war in Ukraine? Yeah, it's very near. You know what? Yeah, it's near my country, that's true, but no. I'm somehow not afraid. I don't see the point of being afraid. Like, being afraid is a emotional state that I would be into. And that would just ruin everything. I'm also not I'm not watching any news, any TV, any like informations about what is happening on the world. I get to know these things by talking with other people, and what is important goes into my ears, and what is I guess not as much important, and I don't have the impact on it, I just don't know about it. I choose to live like yeah that crumb. This is why I choose not to watch something, because I would choose to watch something which would be implanted into my brain and I would have to believe it. So yeah, I just don't do it. Hi. Yeah, I'm in a stable place, right? If the things would be like, you know, more scary for me, maybe I would get interested, right? Because I it's not like I'm ignorant. Try not to be, right? Be ignorant. I don't care about the war in Ukraine. It's not like that. I do, but like worrying and being in fear, it's not going to help that, you know. Yeah. My family helped. We have a family in Ukraine, and my dad, together with my father, organizing the transport for them to come here for some time, deliver them back. They're already back home because they say safe enough in the area. Coming back to us, but yeah. My father was able to provide a shelter for some people. We helped as we could. I'm sure there's more that we could do. As always, there's never enough that you can do. Right. But trying is nice, I guess. And you're getting paid for it. Exactly, and you're getting paid for yelling at people. Yeah, that's so true. Yeah. Sometimes people are being lazy. Or they have problem, or you don't know. I'm not judging actually. But yeah, sometimes I see that people on yoga are pacing themselves, you know, or I don't know the reason, but they are doing it. And when we were doing that as teachers, when we were on our training, we had this teacher that was yelling at us for you know, yeah, for being easy on ourselves. And she was like just standing there. Are you being easy on yourself? Like, what the hell? You paid for it! Guilt tripping us like this. Can you imagine? But yeah, sometimes it works. News broadcasts used for mongering and prey on this to raise their viewer rate. Bad news sell better than good news. Exactly. So, yeah. For me, as I know this, it wouldn't be wise to watch the news anymore. Like, I don't want my brain to be bombarded with negative things. Accident there, crash there, people die here, war over here. Okay, do I have an impact on it? Why? Do I know about this? What's the reason? You should know about everything what is happening on the world. How many people died? Yeah, well. Fixed voice. Yeah, sometimes you know, voice acting. Good news travel slowly, bad news have wings. Oh no, I'm not doing the voice acting. Sometimes on the stream. I would love to, but I've never get into it. Like, how does one become a voice actor? You have to have a portfolio, did you know? How does one have like a voice portfolio? Like, you need to record yourself doing some things, I guess. I guess it's doable, but I'm too new at it. Is she gonna be lying down? No, it's going to just be like a portrait. So we are going to see shoulders and hands, but she's not. It's not going to be a full. It was supposed to be a sketch, but I don't know. My hand still feels like kind of stiff after painting. I don't know. Because bad news could have more impact on your life, while good news mean that it's going to stay as it was. I'm not sure. Bad news is gonna bring fear. Why would you say a bad news to someone? When you're saying bad news to someone, why? What's the reason behind? I try not to say the bad people because I don't want to scare them. Or if it's important, like if it has the impact on their life. Like, for example, yeah, you know, the river in Poland is like dead, toxic. You can't touch it. Then I would want to spread this information from protection, but not to, you know, ooh, fear. You should be afraid. Do not touch water. Do not breathe. If and no, I don't. I did not. I am not enough to comprehend this word's complex requirements. Henceforth, I am nothing. You're nothing. Oh my gosh, no. No. You really think about yourself as nothing? It's easy to think about ourselves like this when we like see the big picture and like so many people, so many problems. war in Ukraine and what am I? But yeah, well, oh my gosh. You can have an impact too. Even being small as one person. Oh, I have a problem with drawing a small hand. Now I get it. Jesus, what is this? I forgot how to draw hands. That's funny. So you'd be better prepare some reserves. I mean, if there is too hot in regions where they grow food, better, yeah, yep, exactly. I need to make some jars of passata for winter. Still haven't made groceries for that. To buy more tomatoes, like 2 big boxes of tomatoes, and turn them into passata on concentrate. Passata, I think it's Italian word. It's like a tomato, concentrated tomatoes that you can store it for months when prepared. Yeah, passata. It's passata. Fresh tomato passata. Yeah, like something you add for spaghetti. It's good to have something like that. We eat a lot of tomato passatas, so it's nice to make it by yourself rather than buy it in the store, if we can. And soon there is mushroom season, and as we are true Poles with Mr. T, we're going for mushroom hunting, and we are going to prepare them for winter. So we are going to put them into the vinegar. I'm going to put them into a salty water as well for some soup, for example, or sauces like shrimp sauces. Oh my, love it. Oh, hi! Ooh, thank you. She ran away. I just assumed your gender. I'm sorry. Anime ball. You ran away. Dang. That was cute. Wait, who's gonna fix the door now? It's winter. In Australia. It's so hot over here that I wouldn't mind. See, I keep this stool over here to keep my door open because, yeah, I have my window open, and in the other room there's a open balcony, and there's like this wind going through all the apartment. Oh, kids. And so I've been holding this plant over there so it would keep the doors away from slamming. And hi, Zoe, by the way. How have you been? Runs back, steals broken doll, leaves the warm blanket before pouring into the night. Cute. I like when people are expressing themselves through the chat so creatively. Yeah, this is nice. Like, bringing positive energy to the chat just by being you. Cool stuff. Heart. Use this blanket to wipe tears. Oh, cute. Who are you staying? Staying? Drawing, I quit. So this is going to be Lilith. Lilith. But I'm drawing it from a portrait that I made of myself today, but I'm changing, you know, the proportions and face proportions and everything. So it won't look like me, but like Lilith. So kind of. She's controversial. Yeah, there is a story about Lilith that she was the first wife of Adam, but she didn't want to be ruled by men, so she because of that she was Vignana. Wait a second. She had to quit the heaven. She was like, you have to quit the heaven. Wait a second. Vignana. Oh. Exiled. She was exiled from the heaven because of that. And thus, the rumor says that she went to the what's the opposite of heaven? Oh my god! I forgot. Heaven and hell. Yeah, hell. Exactly. She went to hell and she became Devil's wife. So kind of like, you know. But yeah, there's many stories. This is like a rumor. This can come from the mythology as well. But yeah. Maybe I was talking about someone who got interested in Lilith history, and this person was like, you know, no, Lilith was actually good. Just because she was like saying no to men, it's like totally 2001st century, you know. It's like maybe she was a feminist and society was like, no, you need to go from here, our heaven. No. So yeah, it's a cool story to think about. I don't want to be ruled by men either, but I don't want to go to hell. Yeah, so what? You're going to obey the men to stay in heaven? She was like, you know, she was fighting for herself, I guess. Right? Exactly. So I would be probably like Lilith as well. Get your heaven somewhere else then. This is your heaven then. It's not mine. I'm gonna look for my own heaven in the hell. And she made it. She was able to, you know, get in touch with the devil himself. Either. I think it's a good story. Whose standard are we going to either place? Like, whose standard are we going to either place? Oh, depends what is hell and heaven for you. I guess, but by your standards, yeah, you're only. He didn't want to multiply. Adam had a little word with her big G, and he said, "Alright, 2 times the charm." Hydrate woman, obey the man! Oh no, I already did that. Well, the man wants me to, you know, to protect myself from dehydration, so thank you, man. That's kind of heaven, right? Enough for me is not being able to watch Vivo streams. Jesus. Then you're way too attached. So it's like you put yourself into heaven because there is not a lot of Vivo streams, right? Because she's like so busy with her new life now that she can stream so often. So yeah, you are attached. And I love you for it, so thank you for liking my stream so much. My gosh. Watching me even though I'm not streaming that often. This conversation is reminding me of that cool documentary I watched it yesterday called The Witch of Kings Cross about Rosalind North. Oh, anything that contains witches, I'm interested. I don't know why, this is so cool. Like, witches are cool. Witch. Oh, maybe I could be a witch for the Halloween. Yes, I'm gonna become a witch on Halloween. Isn't it like every day though? But I'm gonna put like a makeup, okay? I'm gonna be like I will try to be a dark witch. I'm gonna put some kind of dark lipstick. Maybe, yeah, heavy makeup. I don't know. Into the abyss with you. Oh. Hi Guy Wilson, by the way, how are you? My kids are watching the stream too before we head to school. Is that Amber Heard you're drawing? Oh, that's a second guess. And hello, oh my gosh, there was a big fly just came through the room. You guys hear it? It was pretty loud. It's actually not Amber, but I see what you're saying. I really see. I'm trying to change it. Yeah. It's gonna be Lilith. It's just a sketch that I made on watching myself, you know? I made a picture of myself when I have the head like this. And I'm trying to draw it like from the perspective, but I'm changing the proportions and now instead of Lilith we have Amber. Like Amber. Oh my gosh. Always seem to be light versus dark. Oh, wait a second. Oh, perhaps the forbidden knowledge fruit of Miss. Oh, wait a second. You're talking about the Lilith, his story. Yeah, yeah. Forbidden that she was. Wait. Because I cannot connect what you said about the forbidden knowledge, fruit, or mysticism to the two other things that I said, so... Oh no, I lost you? Or no? Like she had fully tried, but Adam did just barely touched. Then... Let's see. Oh my gosh, Nibor, thank you so much for the ride. So many things are happening on my chat that I don't know what's going on. So hi. How are you? I can't unsee it as well. We need to change it from not Amber. I'm gonna make it. The Australian government seized and burned her art because they said it was of Amber's art or Lilith's art? I'm so behind the chat that I need to make that correct. I do have a nice stream. How was yours though? What were you doing? A long palm of hand, but the wrist proportions. Ah, that's another hand already. It's like something like that. But poor Eve, being exiled from heaven for being cautious enough. Yeah. But yeah, well, there's so many things that we can tell to that story, and that maybe untold. Like yesterday, I was listening to a very, very interesting story about Sleeping Beauty, but it was told in a way that I understood it really differently. Like, from psychological point of view, in through symbolism, when the princess went for a sleep, it was like a symbol for being asleep. She just imagine that she got rigid because something happened in her life. She just closed her heart. So that meant she was sleeping because her heart was that broken that she was like cold-hearted for everyone. That she was asleep, like consciously she was asleep. She was just like existing, right? And the curse was that she's going to be asleep until she's going to find a true love, and then the prince who was in love with her, yeah, or might be, or she was just listen to that. Yeah, so sometimes when how to say, well, the prince found her and decided to fight for her, and she went through many thorns, he thought those thorns, he thought a witch, and he thought like this big something, I was dragon, to be able to get to the princess. So he was brave enough and patience, and he didn't give up until he got to the princess. And when he got to the princess, she woke up, because that was the true love. That was the true love. He fought for her even though he had to face the thorns and the witch. So I was thinking not about depression, but for example, when the couple get to know themselves, there many times, usually always, it's like people are getting to know themselves, they are getting to know their triggers, but before they get to know them, they are exposed on them, right? And they are fights. And many couples don't survive through these fights, for example, because there is too much anger, too much emotions, that people are like, you know what, I don't love you enough for fighting like this, so I'm just going to leave this relationship, right? What if he loved her so much that he was able to go through all these thorns and show her love, and then through all this patience and through all these thoughts that the prince showed the princess, he was able to fall in love with her. I think it's super beautiful story. That's the real love. Some prince who is not going to give up, even when it's going to see your angry face, when you're going to get into the fight, right? Hi, who are you? Stone, what up? It's kind of a bad lesson though. Wait for somebody to come along and save you instead of doing anything yourself. I mean, yeah, sometimes yes, but I think it was about also a story about masculine and feminine energy, not about women and men, but feminine and masculine. Feminine is energy is like there, it's more as
compliant,
submissive, yeah, submissive, and male, not male, but feminine and masculine is about action, Yeah, so like yin and yang. So she was asleep, she was doing nothing, and he was like doing all the mass action, right? She was just able to wait because she was cursed as well, right? You know, some people say that women are cursed because they have two hormones to live with, and we need to balance them all the time. And with this balancing things, it's harder for us to get angry, for example. You know, so this it's also being said that women has two faces when we are angry and hungry, and when everything is okay. So yeah, so the prince was able to go through the real feminine energy, which is, you know, anger or submissive. Destructive energy is feminine energy too. It can burn and it can destroy. So, hello, Mr. T.
Hello.
No, no, no.
No?
No, no, I need to focus. Mm-hmm. Buenas tardes, Mr. T. So women only get angry when they are hungry? Who said that? I said when they are hungry or angry. It's too different, you know. But yeah, it's not only about the women. Men can get angry when they are hungry too. I never said that. Men get angry when they are hungry. Yeah. It's more about people in depression don't want for that to do anything, work hard to help them. Well, it's your perspective to the story. I saw yeah, I've listened to different perspective yesterday, which was it was an audiobook, so it was. Oh my gosh, she was reading it. It was read. Yeah, it was read by Clarissa Pinkola Estes. She's a psychologist, Jungian psychologist. Very interesting stuff. Yeah. Hi, Buzz. How are you? What's up? Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, welcome. You need to send me a message on Discord for some. Would like in the. Oh, I think he gonna appreciate the maple syrup together with me. It's huge. But yeah, what Mr. T likes, he's All right, I will think about it. I can't. Listening. So yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Men are always angry. They just hide it most of the time. No, I disagree with that. Anger is an emotion that we are acting on. But to be angry, something needs to happen. And yeah, why would men be always angry? Yeah, I'm great, Buzz. I'm so good. Drawing, well, it was supposed to be a succubus, but it looks like Amber, so we need to change her as soon as possible because I can't stand it. But to be able to change her, I need to put my phone to the chargers. Okay. Oh, I almost destroyed the plant. Right? I don't think you need to act on being angry. I usually don't act when I'm angry because I wouldn't do no good. Yeah, well, but you need to do something with your anger. Like, what are you doing with it? Like, you're keeping it in yourself? For sure not. That would that would you would, yeah, that would be a disaster for your nervous system. And yeah, you seem like a balanced person, so you seem like you know how to manage the anger. So you're not like pouring it out for other people when they are making you angry, but you're doing something with it. Maybe you know, some people do the hobbies, for example, like you're acting, you're fighting the gladiator thing. It could be also like getting release for this emotion. It doesn't have to feel like bad, but that could release your anger. It is, that's why men die sooner and tend to have more infracts and stuff. Yep, exactly. That's yeah, I know about it. So I encourage you guys to do something with your anger. Do not put it on yourself. Yeah, release it. Do something with it. It's good emotion management, I think. Right. Oh, yes. I'm looking. What is your astro sign, if I might ask? Well, it's complicated, but it's 99% chances that I'm a Cancer. Yeah. And 1% that I'm a Leo. Yeah. Release it and put it on somebody else? No, no, no. I'm looking for that answer as well, like how to manage the anger when I'm angry. And what I found for me that is working for me is yoga. Basically, yoga and training. When I put, you know, my effort in the training and I make like everything 100% over there, I feel like I released everything, you know? Also, meditation. Like when I meditate, I get to the root of the problem. I understand something. I'm able to forgive someone, for example, and thus I'm not being angry anymore. It's like I understand the root of the problem. I'm alchemizing it, dissolving it. That's what I'm trying to train myself in my life. All right. Emotional management is something most people haven't learned properly, including myself. It is such a great life skill to have, yet we don't learn it in school. Exactly! We learn about math in school. I'm just laughing. I'm just laughing. We don't start the math topic. But yes, this is it. This is it. Emotional management. Like it would be so much easier. But yeah, I think we are learning it as humanity still. You know. But yeah. Oh, born on the cusp of two signs then? Yes, I'm born in the day when there is a switch from Cancer to Leo, and it depends what kind of astrology that I'm using, and you know what time I was born, and I don't know that exactly, and that matters. And yeah, that would tell me. That would tell me what's. But I think I could be a mix of those two energies, you know, and that would make sense too. Who knows? Yeah, well, I think it's something everybody needs to solve for themselves. My opinion is anger needs to be released in the moment it appears, or you need to hide it, consensual it inside, and after that it cannot be released anymore. by again points of view. Yeah, I know someone who thinks the same like you. Yes, but yeah, like, what if, for example, you're getting angry by someone's opinion, and this someone is not ready, for example, to have a conversation, you know, about anything. Yeah, and thus you're like you're already angry because you're angry about this someone opinion, and you want to release this anger by talking with this someone to, you know, release your anger. And yeah, but this is an opinion. This is hard. This is actually something what human people are struggling, like opinion, you know, when someone has an opinion, this someone is going to protect their opinion. Really rare, like, people are, oh right, yeah, you're totally right, my opinion was shit from the beginning. Yeah, but yeah, this is it, I think, the art of life again, how to manage anger. But I think how to manage anger, this is important. This is as important as making money to be able to, you know, get your food. It should be our responsibility. I think if we would manage anger, like everyone, if everyone would learn how to manage anger, the world would be more at peace. Right. Hello, Chris, by the way. How are you? What's up? Am I release it upon you? Modern Viking, release it. I can take it. No worries. I'm learning how to, you know, take anger on me and, you know, be patient and be like understanding towards someone who's angry. This requires patience for on the beginning, I think. In the beginning, I was like, oh my gosh, do I point out to this person that this person is angry? This is making a mistake? No, no. You don't point out to an angry person that the person is angry. Oh no, Gambas, it's not Amber. It's not Amber. We need to change her nose. Operation is needed. Surgeon, please give me a knife. We need to cut out this nose. All right, we cut out this nose. But there's something in her eye that makes her look like Amber. What is it? I don't have anything against Amber, by the way. I think it's a poor soul. That you know, people who want to make money on someone else's crisis made that case very famous. She's just an angry woman, you know. It could be me. Here we go again. Oh no. I know. And it's more the eye than the nose. Oh no. I changed it. I already changed. Now it should be less like. Some cheek creams seems to help sometimes. But I think about it more like gathering more positive energy, not replacing the negative. But yeah, like when you gather more positive energy, then you're making a balance for the negative. I see it as that. Like I see it as the wave. You put more positive energy, thus the negative energy, like lowering. I don't have anything against her, but I wouldn't trust her with my shits. Yo, I wouldn't trust any actor, to be honest. They could act, you know? Imagine that. Oh my gosh, I love you. Oh, you do, for sure. No, I know. Huh? Yeah, maybe. We go. Yes. I didn't have anything. Oh, yeah. Just read it. Sometimes it then read the message and then I'm. Big nose moment. I think I'm gonna make the finger first so I can see if the hands are in good proportion. Oh, people in the chat doing dating actors be like, she has a point. Maybe I'm dating my boyfriend and he's acting like someone. I need to get to know my boyfriend. Put the finger in the nose. That's gonna be so sexy. Lol, Mr. T was on the IT meeting at his work the other day, and he started to laugh, like, and he called me. Oh my gosh, V, come here. And he was like having a meeting with IT managers, where there was like a couple of people on the screen, and the one lady was like, yeah, just yeah, looking for the treasures in her nose. I was so embarrassed for her. Not only actors act though, right? People are great at acting. Even when they are not getting paid for it, they do. Yeah, it's easier, you know? I think it's easier to act like someone than to be your true self. You have to have the courage to be your true self. What if someone is going to not like you for being your true self? Oh, then you will. Then your heart is going to be broken. How are you going to live with that? That's a funny conversation. Yeah, if only people would be themselves, right? More like imitate, but okay. Well, acting is imitating. Well, no? Or we are getting into the details of English. I'm not really like super good at English, so I use whatever crossed my mind. I'm also like that with Polish, so I don't think I'm good at communication. Like my communication is not professional. It's sometimes very messy. But hey, I'm just 30 though. I still have many years to live. Maybe I'm gonna be good at conversations. Couple of years. If I'm going to focus on just saying the stuff that I want to. My accent is giving chills. Alright, nice. That's cool. Where are you from then? Like you would meet a person and you would actually get to know the person. Yeah. Oh, I like to get to know the people. Like, you know, slowly seeing like they're slowly opening up, you know, getting into the roots of their personality. Yeah. Have you ever guys thought about like people's personality? What makes personality? Like, yeah, I when I see a person, I really want to know like, oh, so this is the personality. So okay, how this person got this personality from? Like, how this person got this personality? Tell me, who are you? Where did you grow up? Sometimes though, like those questions are too. For a new person, people that you're getting to know, it might be too much sometimes. Like, you know, I feel like it. Like people don't like to open up. So when you ask about their family, for example, they are like, Yeah, not everyone is open, right? I'm Gimli. I grew up in my home. Yeah. I think mostly English. Um, could be anything. In what language do people get programmed? Yeah. Programmed on what? Can be programmed in any language, I think. Now, I lived my entire life knowing I live in Carnage. Oh, I need to Google that. Carnage. Wow. They made a change in the chat.
Carnage.
Rzeź, masakra. Oh my gosh, you did? Oh no. Unfortunately, I don't think I will remember any other than school, because there I belong for at least my 4 years of high school. But yeah, well, yeah. Did it make you more sensitive person or more angry person, you think? That you knew that you were living in Carnage? I got the pronunciation. To be human is emotion. What we prescribe to do with emotion defines the control we have or lack, therefore, over the world around us. That's so true. That's so true. So yeah, it's really, really hard. With so much depression on this world. So much anger. Life is the hardest game, they say. I'm really interested in the personality. It helps being curious, since people act a certain way in which might feel rude or something to you, but to them, it's not quite how it shows, and it has a cause, yeah. And this is amazing. I love it as well. I like to observe myself, like, oh my gosh, someone is being angry on me, and then I'm trying to, like, like, try to act on it, and then I'm thinking, like, wait, why am I trying to act on it? What made me want to act on it? Yeah. People are a great mirror for yourself. Yeah, sometimes what we notice in other people is exactly what we need to fix in ourselves. Really. Like, that's why I love people that I hate. Because I love to ask the question, like, all right, okay, let's go and see the root of my problem. Why do I hate this person so much? And the questioning starts. And the big discovery follows. Yeah. And realization. So often now I think that, I'm trying to get the disattachment from my personality, because now I know that it can change. I can change by, like, mindful thinking. This is amazing. To be honest, I just hate myself being around, because I had a different mindset, because where I came from and my beliefs. I loved my teachers more than students. Now I am lonely again, but trying to chase my. I don't mind meeting people. It's just the way I get anxious for no reason. I see. I see. I see. I was like that too for some time, and I was saying that on today's stream. I had to make a break. I had to stop being social for some time. I kind of closed myself. My family noticed it and they were like, "Oh, you don't want to meet us? You are so busy now." Well, but I had to. I didn't even like wanted to explain myself. I just went into like quiet mode for a couple of years because I had to solve something like my personal emotional problem which I had. And until then, I didn't have the space for other people. I didn't. Now that I have the space for other people, I can be social again. But I had to solve this first. It wasn't easy. And thank you, Lisa. Thank you so much. I'm currently struggling with depression. Don't really even know where to start. But I know I need to do something to fix myself because it's ruining my life. Definitely. Definitely. Miss Ellie Melly, if you would like to talk about anything, you know, my private messages are open as well. Sometimes it takes a long time for me to respond, but I do respond. Uh, Depression is a thing. It's not easy. It's not easy. I've read I had very nice illustration book showing how does the depression looks like, and it was a person in a glass tube, you know, existing around everything, around just existing like a regular person, but yeah, you can suddenly feel like, all right, okay, so the depression is like being isolated. You don't feel connected to your life or anything, so it's, yeah, it's a real issue, not something. Ah, yeah, you're just sad. You're just like, yeah, it's. Why do you hate me so much, Vivi? Let's discover the origin of that hatred. Me? I hate you? Oh my gosh, that it's impossible. Uh, Imagine someone telling you, "I love to hate you." I love to hate you, Vivi. Well, yeah, but this is the best thing. It's the best thing for forgiveness. You know, you're super angry at someone, and you don't know how to forgive this person. You know, and yeah, then you're realizing that you're angry because yeah, there's something wrong with you, and you're also not able to forgive this someone because there is something wrong with you. So this person is a teacher for you how to solve your inner problem. So yes, I hate. I love hating people when I do. E7, all right, E7, E7 for short. But Jamie works too. All right, E7. I will try to remember you as E7. Jamie was cute. But yeah, E7, E7. All right. She didn't feel like she had a space for others. Yep, I've shut down and shut everyone. I lost my job that I loved and I felt stuck. Yeah. Yeah, well, when I had like depressive state in my life, I went to look for professional help because I was like actually looking uh, to get to for I was expecting other people to help me, you know, around myself, like family and the people that I was close with. But they weren't able to help me, you know, with the depression, and I've seen it. So I had to look for a professional help because I was getting I was getting stuck, and I needed to get to know why am I stuck. And only on therapy I was able to get to know why. And oh boy, I had no idea what I would. Yeah, I had no idea what I'm going to discover there. And what I discovered there was what I never expected, you know? I went so deep into the root of my problem that I was able to solve it. I was, yeah, the depression disappeared like right away. I was able to understand the problem that I was running, the why I felt disconnected from life, and right when I saw it, I started to act upon it. And action is, you know, the opposition of you know, stillness. And in stillness, you can't fix stuff. Well, sometimes patient stillness as well, but yeah, it's not working with everything. Oh yeah, professional help is nice, I think. If you feel like you could use it, then you definitely will. Like it's hard to admit for other people as well. Like yeah, you need help. What if your boyfriend is going to tell you that? You're going to doubt, you know, his love maybe. Like, oh no, he knows that I'm not okay, then he's not loving me, then I'm sure, oh my gosh. And then depression goes deeper, right? You start to feel even more insecure. So maybe it's also a protection. Like, oh no, you don't need a therapy. You can do it by yourself. I can help you. I try to help, you know, a person with the depression as well. But yeah, sometimes also you need to see if you have space for helping others. And hello, Maddie Modi, how are you? What up? I'm so glad I've had therapy. I was such a mess before. Jeez, I see myself before the therapy as well, and dang, yeah. I thought I'm already organized. I'm organized before. I'm not organized now, but yeah, I thought that that I'm organized a little bit. I wasn't. E7A pizza. That would be cute. Like maybe he doesn't want to be with someone who's going to therapy with. I know the situation like that too, you know, like it and it's like it's a very the people like know very close that the girl in the relationship needed a therapy, but the boyfriend was like, yeah, you don't need a therapy, you can do it by yourself, you know, you're strong enough. But she really needed it. She really needed to talk with someone else than her husband about her problems, and that helped her a lot, you know. She came much more stronger out of the therapy. And she was also she was able to talk about the problems with her boyfriend too, without feeling you know, that she's less of a person. But because before she just felt like she was less of a person. Oh no, I have a problem to talk about my emotions, so now I'm going to be talking about my emotions with my boyfriend who doesn't really understand my emotions, like, you know. I had to head off now, but I wanna show you a drawing I did before. Do I have a permission to post a link? There you go. I don't have open Discord, but yeah, you can join our Discord as well. There's an art section, so you will be able to show your art whenever you want. Oh, a portrait as well. Two. Yeah, two portraits. One and two. Proportionally, this one is way better. This one is yeah, this one is like made out of two different images. Like one, the face, the oval of the face is taken from someone else, and here, yeah. Like I would, if I would make it. Oh, hello then. Welcome. Yeah. If I would open the Photoshop, I would like cut it out, make it a little bit bigger, and put it to the side over here. Or can I draw on it? Yeah, it's not centered. Like sometimes I make the corrections on the stream to help people see something. The first one feels off because I did not do the proportions correctly, but I love it. I love it as well. I love it as well, even though it's you know out of proportions. But I think it would be something like that. Yeah, right. Because we see that this part of the face, so I think it would be more. Oh. Yeah. That, I think it would look like this. Yeah, nice. Thank you so much for showing me. Yeah. Yeah, because the when we see the nose from the side, it's way different. When I look at the camera like this, you see my whole face, right? But when I turn it a little bit and you see the side of my nose, you see the profile already. So this line that we also, if we see the side of the nose, the eye is very close to the edge. Yeah. One must learn when to respect a woman's hormonal emotional states. Sometimes it requires great patience and having them plenty of room for expressing their emotions. True. Also, I think women should work on managing their emotions as well, and not just like being. I have menstruation, so this I'm going to ruin your mood as well. You know. Okay. Menstruation is normal. Balance, right? But yeah, you're right. Yeah, the other day I saw a beautiful picture, maybe I have saved it, about two guys who are waiting patiently for her. How do I check it? Wait a second. Here, saved. Put here, please. Yeah, I don't have it anymore. But yeah, basically, there was a little girl, and she was having an anger, you know. She was angry because her dad didn't want to buy her candy. So she exploded in the middle of the mall, you know, like, no, I want candy now. And, you know, her father, together with her grandpa, just looked at her and they patiently waited until she's going to release her anger by crying and screaming. And it took like 5 minutes, but yeah, after that she was all calm. And they were like, okay, are you done? Okay. we can go. That was beautiful. I was, yeah, first I saw that picture. I saw that picture and I laughed. But then I thought it's beautiful. It's really beautiful. It's Michael Jackson in a... Oh my gosh! It's Michael Jackson in a wig. We need to make an operation then. Of the lips. Yeah, there was a story also from Clarissa Pinkola Estes that I was reading about. And that was... It was... Oh my... It was such an interesting story. But it was also about... yeah, a king who was trying to marry his daughter, the princess, to a perfect prince, but he wanted to find the perfect prince for her, and thus he made a special test for that prince. And the test was... Oh my gosh, I can't ruin that story. But the test was... Yep, he needed to go and see her 3 nights in a row. And still loving her. Yeah, because he was in love with her already. So the king said that, all right, so before you are going to marry her, go to her at this time, specific time, 3 times, you know, so every day during midnight, for example. Go and meet her and, you know, and see her. So he went for the first night, and, you know, the princess was, you know, just doing something princessy, so she dressing up or that's creepy. Creepy though, but yeah, he was like lurking on her, and she was like getting her hair done or something, and he was like, oh yeah, I love her for sure. Then the second night he went and he saw the princess again, and then, you know, he just loved her. And the third night, instead of seeing a princess, he saw a witch, you know, angry witch with the gloves, the scary teeth, and, you know, he got scared, so he ran away. Then the king said that you're not able to marry my daughter. And yeah, until the prince... Yeah, sorry, my English today sucks. But yeah, there was a prince who was able to fall in love with the witch as well, because he just couldn't believe that princess disappeared and, you know, turned into a witch like this. So yep, when he admitted that he loves both of the women, the king was, all right, you're going to get to marry my daughter. And yep, it turned out that the witch was the princess as well, but like just angry. What prince would marry a witch though? Well, a real prince. And who married the witch? The witch was... it turned out that that was not 2 people, the princess and the witch. It was just one. It was a one person, but like during her anger, emotional state, and during her like, oh yeah, I'm happy and just existing, being pretty, right? Yeah. So yeah, the pretty was turned into a witch, and the prince was able to love her even though. So that was real love. What's cat alert from? From Kiki's delivery service. Kiki's delivery service from Ghibli. My Twitch name is inspired by that. Now, witches eat kids. Of course, when the kids are angry, or when the kids are misbehaving. Of course, the witch is going to sell your soul, give you another life to live. Witches want to kill people? What kind of witches do you know? I know the witches who only know, who just knows the mystery of lives. They are able to see through patterns, and thus people are afraid of them, and creating many legends. Oh, cool. Ghibli. It's from Studio Ghibli. Oh, look at that! I love it! Studio Ghibli! Studio Ghibli! Oh. Very cute. Adorable. Cute. As in, gimme more. I only heard stories of Baba Yaga that kills rude people coming to her house using her hospitality and then not paying for that. Nice. Yeah, but that was like that in Vasilisa too, I think. No. It was in different story, but yeah, I know the story about Baba Yaga. And it actually was a good witch, but people saw her as a bad witch because she was eating disrespectful people. So the house was the witch hut was made on the school of people who were misbehaving. Neither good nor evil. 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 Huh. Maybe she divine. Yeah. Baba Yaga was actually a good witch? Holy cow. Yeah, well, I think she's like neutral. It depends on the story that you read about, right? So she was actually a good woman, just a little bit of cannibalistic. Yeah, a little bit. Alright. What am I missing? It reminds me of a Berserker in Madeline Miller's book. She turned men to pigs who returned her hospitality for trying to rape her. Oh, that's cool. Sorry. Really, they were already pigs. Right? Interesting. Or the... Oh my gosh, the other Ghibli studio movie. Yeah, where the parents of the little girl are being turned into animals as well, because of their life choices or something. Spirited Away. Yeah, exactly. They. Oh no, I don't know how to pronounce it. Ghibli. Testa du fantazji. Fantazję. Fantazję? I'm not sure. When her parents ate the food, you mean? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't remember what was that life choice, but yeah, I guess eating the food. Going through the... Going after life pleasures. I think that was the point. At least I understood it like that. Turkey is currently being adapted for television series by HBO Max. Wow! Hello, Troviec! Vivi's Rare Stream, right? Hey, Advanri! How are you? I'm trying to draw Lilith today, but I'm so stiff that I can't draw even a hand. But how you? You been? Thank you so much for that sub. Where's the bug? The bug that got attached to the freaking yellow thing on my flowers? The one that I couldn't... I wanted to save? This one, I mean? I'm excited to show, that sounds cool. Oh, I'm excited for Alchemist, that's it on Netflix. Many people were recommending it to me. And yeah, Mr. T decided to read the comic book first. So maybe I'm gonna do it as well. The draw one I meant. Oh, it's still in the process. I got commissioned, so I'm going to be taking care of the commission. Yeah. I forgot. The caterpillar. That was a caterpillar. It's still, yeah, it's there. I'm going to be drawing Lilith. So... How have you been? Are you tired? Yes, we were talking about it the other day when we were talking about Lilith. That it's very similar, you know, these stories. But I guess, yeah, we can find a lot of connections like this, like from mythology or religion even. Yep, you can connect those stories and see through the symbolism what the story is really about. But I mean, they presented it weirdly because the parents, though, they could just buy the food, so it's not quite a clear message in my opinion. Oh, well, I think it was also symbolic. But yeah, I get your point. For me, it was also really... Yeah, I didn't see it on the beginning. Getting used to being tired, I guess now. Oh. That's new. How do I into drawing? How do I into drawing? Do you want to draw? Like, are you sure do you want to draw? You take a pencil, paper, and you draw. Yeah, basically like that. But yeah, what's the reason? The reason for your drawing is going to be your drive. So if you want to be drawing just to make money, it might be really hard work, you know, because yeah, it's just work then. But if you want to be drawing because you're curious about, I don't know, form, or you like to be dedicated to something and you want to, well, there's many reasons why you could do art. Maybe you just want to be good at it, or the skill, you know. Maybe if you want to be working on skill, then this is already good predispositions, I would say. Yeah, I want to draw pretty girls. I have enough money. Oh, that's perfect then. So if you want to draw pretty girls and you have enough money, then perfect. Buy the sketchbook for yourself. Or a tablet if you want to draw the digital stuff. But yeah, what you will have to do is to dedicate the time for your art and make it consistent and regular for some time until it's going to get natural for you. What do you want to share, Nebius Pax? Sorry, the stream elements protected us. Once you get into internal circle of self-hate, hating people, mistakes, and acceptance, start drawing for living. Oh, you're going to scare the person away. Yagimi. Yeah, draw me like your French girls. Yeah, but basically on the beginning you need to as well put an armor of patient, because what you're going to be seeing instead of pretty girls is going to probably like monsters out of proportions. One eye over here, one boob here, second here, and you're going to be Jesus. I can't draw pretty girl. I should give up. This is the moment where you actually need to push forward, because when you're going to be giving up on your art, you're going to get used to giving up, and it's going to be easier for you to actually be like, oh no, I can't do this, maybe I shouldn't. Next time when you are going to be drawing, you're going to be like, oh right, yeah, I can't draw, so I shouldn't. You won't even try, right? So give yourself a chance. Dedicate your sketchbook for ugly women drawings and wait until they are going to start looking pretty. And that's, you know, eye and mind and hand coordination that you're going to have to learn. So how to draw something proportional. You might want to start actually from drawing objects, simple objects, to train, and then go to anatomy. But yeah, I know it's a long way, hard way. I wasn't patient enough. I wanted to draw pretty girls pretty fast as well. And when someone was telling me about a perspective and drawing cubes, I was like, no, I just want to draw pretty girls. So I did. And I think it actually, like this approach, like I want to draw girls, so I'm going to draw girls, made me draw girls. Later on in my art education, when I learned how to draw boxes in perspective, my girls became more interesting, because instead of like, you know, pretty girls that are standing like this, they started to do something and be like, yeah, the composition started to be more artisty. It's a huge process, but if you really want to draw, you can achieve it in 1 year even. It depends on your time and how much you're going to dedicate yourself to drawing the pretty girls. Oh. Yeah, draw ugly monsters first and learn how to enjoy the process, because yeah, drawing is nothing like just sitting in front of your paper and drawing something what is in your mind or in your reference. You have to learn how to enjoy this time. Because if you're going to be sitting and having, like, for example, uh, mind state from your work when you were pissed off or angry, how is that relaxing? Right? You need to know what to do with your mind as well. And that's nice. You can focus on, art actually. Focusing on something is also a good way of enjoying. Who is your favorite artist from history? What if I'm going to say that I don't have like favorite artist? Like it's really hard to pick just one person to be your favorite. Like yeah, it's really hard. But I really like. No, I can't pick like favorite. I don't even have like a favorite painting. When I was growing up, I got the books from my auntie, and that was my favorite artist for many, many years. He's called Boris Vallejo. this artist. Oh my gosh! I'm trying to like, oh my gosh, what is this? I can't show my book. And that's Chris. How are you? Welcome. How are you? How was your stream? Huge raid, exactly. Hobbit says. What up? Guys, I'm drawing Lilith, and I think I need to run again from the raid. Because I really need to drink something. Yep. So, yep, I will be right back. I have a juice. Alright, now I can talk. What's up? How are you? Internet was hating me, so I had to end early. I see. So, have a nice online time? My gosh, I wonder how is Sadie and the little one? Yeah. Yeah, internet sucks sometimes. I remember when I had the problems with my internet, and I had plan to make like I had a plan for very regular streams, and then my internet was being wonky for a month because there were renovations in my area, and they didn't told me that it's going to cut the internet in and out every 15 minutes. That's perfect for streaming, right? So yeah, it's I hate such situations when you are planning something and then the technical issues are not really allowing you to finish something. But regular would be nice. So I remember Boris Vallejo. I saw a ton of his artwork way back when I was raiding a lot of. Yeah, exactly. But see, he's not from history. But I'm not able to like favorite someone who I don't even know. I just know the history of them and their art. Like I appreciate the art like this, but I can't choose something favorite. I try not to actually. I try not to have favorite things and not have things that I hate, which is really hard. But yes, I'm trying to find a balance in life like this. So, how is everyone from the right? I don't know you guys. Who do I know from Greece? There's a couple of people. Alright, so I was drawing Lilith, and suddenly she was very similar to Amber age. And yep, I had to make her operations so she won't look like one. First time here. Hi, Serebden. I'm Vivi from Poland, Warsaw. Living here since the beginning of my life. And yeah, I'm a traditional art streamer, a yoga teacher, and yeah, I guess that's what I'm trying to. That's what I recognize myself for. But yeah, this can change as well. Simpsons, oh my gosh. Simpsons, I haven't watched Simpsons such a long time. I was watching the Star Wars episodes, or that was like I'm not sure, I don't remember if it was a miniseries or like a movie. It was fun. Does she still looks like Amber? Or not really? Let's maybe fix bigger video. She still looks like Amber. Damn it. Well, I'm like a mix of both actually. I started to draw when I was in kindergarten. Like I remember being fascinated about perspective and anatomy of my Barbies, and that I was like putting my Barbie in front of me and I was trying to draw it, and also that I drew a table in perspective in kindergarten, and I was just like, wow. Yeah, I remember being fascinated about it. So I think I'm a self-taught, but then my parents recognized my passion towards art, and they sent me to art school when I was in for junior middle school. So after primary school, before high school, I went to the what's that? I went to the art school, and that was good, but I don't think it's necessary. I don't think it's necessary to go to art school to know how to do art. You can do that by yourself. You just need to have enough dedication. Did any of the kids ever stole your drawings from you? No, and if someone stole an art from me, then I don't know about it. Yeah, but I'm not attached to my art as well. Like, you know, the most pleasant thing for me that includes my art is creating it. So the process for me is the most important. When the art is done, I don't really. Well, it's nice to know what it's happening to it. It's nice to know that someone appreciates my art, for example, and when I see people hanging my commissions in their living rooms, that's for sure like making me happy. And when I last time saw my mom throwing away my, drawing, I was like heartbroken. So yeah, well. But yeah, it wasn't about art, it was just like about that maybe the other people didn't appreciate it, and I knew that some other people could. I'm not sure. Interesting. Thank you so much, Nurse Eric, for the follow. Welcome. Oh, Jacko, thank you so much for the sub. How are you? What's up? I think some people are intrinsically more capable to learn art quickly, but everyone can do it with enough practice and patience. You do great work. Thank you, Serve. I also think so. Like some people have more, yeah, yeah, yep. It depends on so many things, even of the people that you're growing up with. For example, my father and my parents are really creative, I think, and yep, they gave me the right tools, so I'm able to sit and draw and not being bored but have fun. 10 years of practice, I draw a perfect stickman. Damn. You don't practice too often then, huh? The angle of the camera right now helps with the perspective. Oh, nice. Mm-hmm. Yeah. For example, my friend from high school, from primary school. Oh, sorry. My friend from primary school. She was, we were able to draw on the same level, I think. Sometimes I even thought that she's drawing better than me. Her parents didn't push her to go to art school, and she ended up not drawing. She's not drawing still. And yeah. And thanks to my parents, that I was pushed to art school, that they encouraged my skill growth. Yeah, I was able to dig into it more than other people. I am a little down. Last night I was crying over stuff that had bothered me for the whole day, and now when I was going to send mail, I sent the envelope, which ended to the feeling that I couldn't do things right. So it's adding. Sorry that you're running like worse days, but of course you can do things right. Maybe you just need more relaxation. Maybe you need to take care of yourself first and then do the stuff. Like I can't do the stuff right when I'm angry. Who can do stuff when they are angry? I don't know. Maybe men. We were talking about it before, but yeah. When I'm angry, I can do anything. Oh my gosh, look who's here! Tobias! What up? Oh my gosh, hi! Is it launched already, by the way? Because I'm really bad at following